Today is the 25th of February 2021, which is a Thursday, and the time right now is the magical 22:22. And in this video, I'm going to show you my daily results with Mohini Trade, probably the world's strongest Forex trading robot. Now let's jump right into it. This is what my day looks like on the DAX 30 chart with the M5 zoom. Take a look at that little gap. That's where my day began, somewhere between the 24th and the 25th. And at first, it wasn't very tradable. Thankfully, those times my robot does not trade. You can see these are the early hours of the morning. But this is around 8 a.m. when Europe wakes up and goes to work and everything's shaking. Everything's jittery. It's maybe because of the too much coffee. But then there's some tradable parts, some drops and some corrections and some minor sideways, a little bullish, but then a major bearish stuff comes, drop, correction, drop, correction, drop, correction. Now this was very tradable, and unfortunately this was not big enough for my sets to trade it all out. But nevertheless, throughout this, my robot was able to place a lot of buy positions, which of course sounds like very counterintuitive, but that's the right thing to do according to my robot. Now let's take a look at my results. I sorted out my results by the time they were closed. My first three positions, actually, are they? Now, are they though? Yes, now they are. So the first three results were closed somewhere around a quarter to 2 a.m. while I was still sound asleep. But there's also a little bit of a loss. I'm not sure why these things happen, but I will keep an eye on this M04 set, the DAX by M04, because that causes a lot of trouble. So does the DAX by M02, but it also depends on the market. Anyways, I'm not gonna talk about the sets anymore, but let's just take a look at my results. Nothing major. There's a $4, $5, $7, $8. 8 is not so bad. 7's good too. 7's good too. Another 5, another 8. Look, there's a 14, $9. And you need to know that these bigger numbers appear when the market becomes more volatile, because more volatile market triggers being placed like 0.04, 0.03 lots, like bigger lots, right? So that's why I'm actually I'm waiting for volatile action. But this was bearish, but not very volatile. You know what I mean? So anyways, nothing major. There's a $3, there's a $5, there's a 6, a 4, a 3, 3, 3, 6, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4. Well, nothing major, bunch of penny profits. And at the end of the day, I still have $174.24 profit, which is not so bad. It's pretty good. Well, with more money, I could make more. But believe it or not, I think this was very conservative, considering that all of these sets are trying to push the envelope a little bit, but not too much. So I know that doesn't make sense, but trust me, it makes sense once you know what my sets are about. So let's take a look at my open positions. As I said, I opened a lot of positions, or better yet, Mohini Trade opened a bunch of positions throughout this period. All of them are buy positions, and I understand this sounds counterintuitive to me too, but let's see what comes out of it. Well, there's two outcomes that we can expect. One is tomorrow the market's going to go up and everything's dandy-fandy, or the market's going to go to hell even before I wake up, and I wake up to a bunch of losses. Maybe not. Well, we'll see what happens. But take a look at my results. I'm going to sort it by the amount of money. So my biggest outstanding open position is $63, $57. So these are kind of big, but nothing like extraordinary. But I have a bunch of them, so that's why my total is a little over $800, which is a little over 10%, or should I say it's 11% of my total money that I have right now. Yeah, more like 10%. But anyways, let's take a look at my balance. Is $7,484.79. My equity is $6,679.92. Obviously, my equity equals with my balance minus my open positions. We'll see what happens. Now, let's take a look at my other account. Yesterday, I kind of forgot about it. You remember I opened an other account for a friend, a very, very dear friend. This is actually a little bit of a surprise for that friend. And it's a very tiny account. You can see that I only have 2,000 $136 on it. I started out Monday, which is exactly the day before yesterday's yesterday. So it's technically 4 days ago because today's Thursday. I started this Monday with $2,000 and now I have $2,136.48. The equity is a little bit less because I have some exposure of a little over $40, which is pretty, I think it's pretty neat, normal, or what's the word? Like it's nothing major. And look, the profits are really outstanding. Oh, and by the way, on this account, I only have 2 sets trading. One of them is buy reverse 1 special, and the other one is buy reverse 6 special. So buy reverse puts sell positions, and sell reverse puts buy positions. Actually puts a bunch of them, and you can see it's a very conservative, mostly 0.1. So it's mostly 0.1 positions, although I believe in the trade, no, they're also 0.1. So it's nothing major, nothing crazy like on my big account that it starts with 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, sometimes even a 0.5 or 6 or 7. Well, I haven't seen an 8 yet, but that would be such a huge drop. So anyways, today on this tiny account, the 2 sets brought together $33.58, which I believe is pretty neat. If you want to see how much money these 2 sets generated for me, actually for my friend, then you can see it's $136.48. I think that's neat because it doesn't have too much exposure. It's safe and secure in a way, as much as it can be safe and secure on Forex, right? Nothing is safe and secure. It's kind of dangerous, but when you do it like this, I don't think nothing really major can happen to it. You know what I mean? Like it would require some sort of a zombie apocalypse to wipe out this account or even hurt it. But anyways, that's what it is. Now let's take a look at my MyFX book. This is my big account, by the way. So I'm just going to refresh the screen to silence the doubters. Come on. Hurry up. And it's refreshing. Yes. All right. So here we are. On my big account, I have 620.17% gain, which is, that's awesome. That's an all-time gain. And my absolute gain is just a tiny bit less than 400%. Come on, 400%. Couldn't you have made it today? And you can see it's a very beautiful straight line up. And let's see the numbers. I started out with $2,000, deposited it on the 2nd of December, started trading on the 7th of December, and on the 15th of January, and I'm going to show you like this. On the 15th of January, I'm touching the wrong things. On the 15th of January, I had $5,229 of which I withdrew $2,500, which left me with $2,840 trading money on my trading account. So I technically have made a $2,500 deposit, and out of this $2,500, not deposit, withdraw. Sorry, I'm a little tired. So out of this $2,500 withdraw, I am running the other tiny account that you just saw, and $500 is still at my broker's inside wallet. So technically, I have 2 live accounts and $500 in the wallet. So Mohini Trade generated technically really less than $3 shy of $8,000 of profit within how many trading days? 52 trading days, which is freaking amazing. And that's the profit on top of the $2,000, my initial capital. All right. So right now I have, well, that's not the right amount, but my balance is $7,484.79, and my equity is less than this because I think this was made when I only had $400 or $500 exposure. Right now it's somewhere around $6,600, right? I believe so. Yeah, 60. Oh no, that's the tiny account. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Let's see my exposure. Yeah. Oh, it's $6,781. I believe it's because the market is moving. So my exposure is not even 800, it's 600. Nevertheless, you see it's moving up, moving down. I can't control it. Let's see, do I have more money? No, unfortunately, it does not yet have that. But the market is still open. That's why the price is still moving for another 28 minutes, because it's open until 2300 hours, which is 11 p.m. here in Budapest. So I don't know, there may be changes, but nevertheless, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Thank you so much for your outstanding attention, and see you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.